Are you looking to learn more about jade? Well, you've come to the right place because today we are going to have an overview on jade stone, its meanings, and answer your top 5 questions about jade. At the end, I'll also reveal if you are somebody who could benefit from this crystal. My name is Sheila Satin, and I am one of the owners here at Satin Crystals. Today, let's learn all about jade. What is jade? So jade actually refers to 2 different types of crystals, nephrite and jadeite. The two come in a variety of colors, but the most popular color is green for both of them. Nephrite is widely available, it is found worldwide, and it actually comes in less colors. It's mostly greens, whites, or yellows in nephrite. Jadeite is the more coveted stone because it is not found so easily. The most commercially available jadeite that you'll find comes from Myanmar or Burma. So if you see Burmese jade, that is the one that a lot of people are looking for. Jadeite comes in a variety of colors, from greens to whites to yellows to even purples and sometimes even blue. So jadeite and nephrite, why were they 2 different crystals under the same name? Well, in ancient times, when they didn't have the gemological research to distinguish the 2 together, they seemed very similar in their properties, so they were considered both as jade. So today, up to today, you'll see nephrite and jadeite both under the jade umbrella. If you find any other types of jade, those are actually fake jades, and we will discuss that later. So that is what jade is today. The top 5 questions we are going to answer today are: what are the metaphysical properties of jade? How do you use jade in healing? How do you clean jade crystals? Is jade worth more than gold? And is new jade real jade? What are the metaphysical properties of jade? So even if you're not familiar with crystals, you probably heard about jade. It has been popular for many, many centuries, and it is known as the king of crystals because it is the one connected to luck and prosperity. So the most popular use for jade is luck and prosperity, for abundance and fortune. However, you could also use it to open the heart chakra, and it is also a dream clarifier, so people use it to try to interpret their dreams. So most importantly, jade is known as the stone of prosperity. It's great if you're working with the law of attraction and wanting to call in abundance and fortunes. How do you use jade in your healing practice? Well, there are many different ways you can use jade. I'm going to give you 5 examples here, and we have a lot more ideas on the Satin Crystals Jade Meanings page. So first of all, you can hang jade amulets like this in your windowsill to catch the energy of abundance from the universe. You can place smooth jade stones under your pillow or by your bedside to help with dream recall. Hold jade spheres in both palms of your hands during your manifestations and your abundance meditations. Surround yourself or your space with jade figurines to help harness the energy of your spirit animals and protect your space, calling in all the positive energy that the animals bring. Now, another property of jade is that it is known as a stone of lasting friendship and relationships. So a great thing to do is to gift a jade amulet or a jade stone to a beloved friend or a partner to show that you are really in it for the long term. How do you clean jade? Well, jade is one of the harder stones. It is more stable, it is more durable. This we are talking about if you have real jade, which is not treated. Treated jade is a little bit more brittle, and that may not work very well in a lot of cleansing situations where you're using a lot of water or soap. But if you have untreated real jade, it is very hardy, so you can place it underwater, you can do the soaking method overnight, you can place it in salt water, what have you. If you do have a precious piece of jade, you want to make sure that it is kept away from stones that are harder than the jade, which goes from 6 to 7 on the Mohs scale of hardness. So if you have something a little harder, example, a diamond is a 10 on the Mohs scale of hardness, that will scratch the surface of the jade. Also, jade is harder than a lot of your other stones most likely, so it will scratch those stones. So make sure to keep them separate if you are concerned about scratches. As far as metaphysical cleansing, charging, and programming, make sure to watch our crystal care video, and we have instructions for that there as well. Is jade worth more than gold? Well, as you may know, jade has been popular through many centuries, through many civilizations, especially in ancient China, where only royalty was able to wear real jade. This, the king of crystals, was very coveted. And now that anybody is able to wear real jade, it is very popular still, and there's a newly rich population that emerged in China recently, so they're able to afford real jade. However, the jade itself is getting scarce because of this popularity, especially jadeite from Myanmar, as I was saying. And this is because each piece of jade is also unique. So whereas gold you can meld down and make into different shapes, they're not unique. For example, this piece of jade here is polished from a natural jade stone, and you can see the different colorations, you can see the lines that make this turtle unique, one of a kind, whereas the gold would look just one standard way. Also, jade is very sturdy, it is durable, it's not that easy to break if you have real jade. We're not talking about treated jade here. So that makes it even a greater investment as you can pass it down from generation to generation. So yes, if you look it up these days, jade is worth more than gold. Is new jade real jade? No. New jade is actually a serpentine. So serpentine stone is a totally different crystal than jade, but a lot of vendors like to pass it off as jade because the name jade has such great popularity behind it that calling serpentine new jade just makes it sell better. So here is a serpentine facial roller. A lot of the new jade rollers that you find out there are serpentine, and a lot of vendors will not disclose this, which is obviously deceptive. New jade is, the serpentine is has a little more of a yellow tint, but the most easiest way to tell is that it scratches much easier than jade. So as we said, jade is very durable. It's from a 6 to a 7 on the Mohs scale of hardness, whereas a serpentine will run from a 2.5 to a 5. So it's much softer than jade. It will be scratched by jade, but it will not scratch jade. So it's very easy to determine which ones are serpentine and which ones are jade if you are able to scratch the serpentine easily. So no, new jade is not real jade, and there's a whole long list of fake or faux jades that you will find out there. So a lot of different stones that are being passed off as a type of jade. But as I said before, there's only nephrite and jadeite jades that are real jade. And we are going to have a whole episode about how to tell your real versus fake jade stones. So make sure that you are subscribed and you'll get a notification when we release that video. So that is new jade for you. Are you somebody who could benefit from jade properties? If you're looking to turn your luck around, try jade out. If you're seeking the king of crystals, the stone of abundance and prosperity, then jade may be the one for you. If you're looking for a stone for better dream recall so that you can understand what is going on in your subconscious mind, you can place jade at your bedside. If you want to strengthen your heart chakra for better long-lasting relationships, then you can use and gift jade. If you are looking for a stone that is even more valuable than gold, try a piece of real unique jade. If your birthday happens to fall in August, this is your birthstone and you will benefit from jade in your energy. And if you want a stone that has been proven over the ages, through the civilizations, time and time again, then you might as well try out your very own piece of real jade. Thank you for watching today. If you enjoyed our jade meanings video, make sure to head on over to Satin Crystals because we have a whole in-depth article all about jade, answering many more questions and giving you a lot more ideas of how to use your jade crystals. While you're there, sign up for the VIP club because we do send out crystal healing information every single week. Do like and subscribe our videos so we can continue to bring you gemstone information all throughout the year. As always, thank you for your positive energy here at Satin Crystals, and thank you for spreading your light into our world.